I absolutely love Zoro, bro. He's so great. He was the absolute MVP of this episode. In this episode, the Straw Hats have now all entered Upper Yard, and they've been split into two teams, one of them being Zoro, Nami, Robin, and Chopper, and the other team being Sanji, Usopp, and Luffy. And Zoro was basically taken up as the leader for this second squad. And there were so many moments in this episode with Zoro that I thought were great. Like, for one instance, when Chopper nearly got eaten by a sea shark, and Zoro jumped in and punched the cunt, basically, to Kingdom Come. Literally just knocked this shark out. And then literally afterwards, he said he wants to go into the forest to confront this god and see exactly what's going on. And everyone was telling him not to. Nami was like, "Are you crazy?" And his line was something like, "I've never once prayed to God." And Chopper absolutely fangirling over him, I thought was absolutely hilarious. Another great part was when he decided to go deeper into the forest and swing from a vine into the forest, and he fucking hollered like Tarzan or something like that. I just thought that was jokes. It's funny how Zoro can go from being so badass to such a goof in like fucking 2 seconds flat. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Zoro in this episode I thought was great. There were a lot of really fun character moments actually in this episode. Just the Straw Hats being how they are. I mean, Chopper and Usopp being scared as usual. But I like the little moment when everybody leaves Chopper on his own, and he's sort of trying to come to the terms with the fact that maybe he's not very brave at the moment, and it's something that he wishes one day he would be. He's a bit similar to Usopp, sorry, in that sort of way, of where he sort of knows he's not like the toughest or the bravest or anything like that, but he wants to improve himself. He wants to become more like the other Straw Hats that he looks up to, which I thought was quite nice. Robin and Nami are heading deeper into the forest as well to potentially learn more about the relics and the history and just what exactly is going on in Upper Yard. Of course, that is Robin's favourite thing, is learning about history, and that's the whole reason she does what she does. She's an archaeologist, and Nami's going with her because there's potential for gems and gold and all that sort of stuff. But I love the dynamic between Robin and Nami. It feels like a bit of a big sister, little sister sort of thing. I feel like that's only going to develop more and more with time. But anyway, yeah, so Zoro, Robin, and Nami have all gone deeper into the forest and have left Chopper on his own on this sacrificial altar, which I don't know how that's going to go. We'll have to see. I know Chopper can defend himself, but the poor guy's terrified, isn't he? And then Luffy, Sanji, and Usopp are heading deeper into the Upper Yard via this milky road, encountering loads of traps and monsters and all that sort of stuff. But, if Luffy and Sanji they're completely safe. Usopp, I think, would probably be killed on his own. But, having Luffy and Sanji is like a cheat code, basically. They'll be fine. But when they reach the end of this milky road so far, they've encountered 4 separate doors, all with 4 different choices. They're called 4 ordeals. There's like a steel ordeal, a ball ordeal, and some other stuff basically, but they've come to this choice which could all lead to different paths. So I love stuff like this, like where are they going to end up? It could be absolutely anywhere, who knows. Yeah, not a whole crazy lot happened in this episode, just a lot of really fun character interactions and stuff like that, and I'm always down for that with One Piece because I absolutely love the characters. I love the Straw Hats, so just seeing them all sort of interact with each other is always fun, even if not a whole lot happens. But yeah, anyway, I'm excited to see what happens in the next few episodes. I want to learn more about Upper Yard and the history of it, and Zoro, maybe he can encounter a Nero at some point. I can't wait for all of that. But regardless, let's see what happens next.